We're talking about being the professionals for our children, and we're talking about a project which the district, and may I add the province, is looking at with a great deal of interest. When I walked into the computer room at Zisukhanyo Primary, it was the most astounding experience. Here you have this poverty and degradation in the community, and you walked into a wonderful model of what you hope children will consider to be excellent. What we find as excellence now is a ZSP laboratory. And so our children must have some symbols of what is good. And that for me was the thing that struck me. When I walked in there, children were sitting there with a sense of pride. The children were engaging. And what is more, they could tell me which of the children were struggling, even though they had these computers, because computers are not the panacea for everything in the world. Joe keeps telling us that, and that's true. But the children were engaged. There was a heads-on, there was a hands-on. And I think that's an astounding thing for me to observe. I'm amazed also that there's a feeding component to this. It is amazing that you say to all of us that it actually, as the old cliche would have us believe, it takes a village to raise a child. You can't just soma teach, isn't that so? You have to be the person who also responds to those other needs. The care that is in the community. You have to respond to the body, the soul, and the mind. And that's what we do as educators every single day. That's what we do as the project managers in this particular project. You don't send your car to a mechanic to be fixed, only to get a report to tell you what's wrong with the car. Because that's a stupid mechanic. When the community sends their children to us, they send their children to us because we are going to make them useful parts of that society. Now ZSP is one project which is doing that with excellence. So this district, Mr. Gallagher, supports the project. Because this district is made up of these people and those that are not here, who believe that you're making a difference and that together we will make an aggregate difference. We go beyond the inputs in the project.